Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we need to do. We need to talk about the meeting for this week. So this is Wednesday. It is the 14th of April. And you should be working on more quadratics and rationals. More quadratics and rationals. So with that in mind, this is due on April 25th. So that's not due at the end of this week. It's due at the end of next week. That gives you a 3 total week period to get this accomplished. You should be working on more quadratics and rational slides. So it should look like this guy right over here. There you go. And it's really a continuation of what you've already done. So completing the square, then working on the quadratic formula, more practicing, quadratic graphing, and moving right on through until you get down here to rational algebraic solving, basically cross multiplying a lot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we need to have a small conversation because I have looked at Delta Math for this, and I have noticed that only about 2 of you have made a significant start on this week's Delta Math. I also noticed that the Edpuzzle for this section is also more than a little on the thin side. So folks, you need to get your work done for this section. Now, if you're still working on stuff from last section, okay, get it done. But I also noticed that there weren't many changes for last chapter's grades either. So if you are needing to get something caught up and you turn something in, please email me to let me know. Please get your stuff done for this section because this section is not easy. That's why I've given you the extra time. Please don't let it go past because class actually ends here within the month, guys. So we're getting really close to the end. With that in mind, that also brings us to the discussions. So if we're in our modules, we should be working on week 13 discussion right now. Now, I noticed a lot of you haven't done the week 12 discussion. I went ahead and extended that discussion time frame. So if you need to go back and do the week 12 discussion, please go do that and make sure you also have the week 13 discussion done. This is kind of to prove whether you're participating in the class or not. So it actually is very key here on this. Make sure that you're getting those accomplished. At this point, you need to be checking your email because at this point with the participation I've seen in the last week or 2 or 3, we may have to go back to a live class period on Wednesdays because I'm just not super confident that some of you are getting to the work in a timely fashion. So I'd rather not do that, but if I need to, I certainly can. So with that in mind, make sure that you have everything done by the end of, not this week, but by the end of next week for more quadratics. Make sure this week you get week 12 and 13 discussions done. Make sure you're also getting anything old done that you need and turning that into me. Also, let me know if you've done really old stuff because I don't always go back and look there. So, with that in mind, that's this week's meeting. You do not need to show up live, but I will, I will not be available during the live session this week. So if you need assistance, then go ahead and email me, and I'll be happy to meet with any of you individually as you have need. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will be in touch with your inbox.